Hello, hello everybody. It is 6 p.m., which means we are doing another Facebook Live, something that's valuable for your life and your business. So thanks for joining me here. I'll be going live for the next, I think until the 14th. So tune in 6 p.m., Facebook Lives, all about your business, adding value to your life and your business here with me. And today we're going to talk about integrity, which is a word that I used to find really intimidating, and it used to be a word that made me feel a lot of shame. So for the longest time, if somebody said that I was out of integrity or questioned my integrity, I made it mean that I was bad and wrong and dishonest, and that there was something that I had to make up for or fix immediately. And it used to be a word that just instantly got my shackles up. It like instantly made me feel bad. If I really wanted to shame someone, I might question their integrity. It's just like, it was just one of those words that really triggered me. And I want to offer you all a new way of looking at integrity that will actually be in service to you and in service of your business. So I want to say now that this conversation is completely outside of the right and wrong. There is no right and wrong when it comes to integrity. And it's also not a dark or scary concept. So again, before when I thought about integrity, I felt shame if I was out of integrity. Now when I notice something is out of integrity in my business, I get curious. So no more shame, just curiosity. And I'll tell you why. There's this way of thinking about integrity that likens it to the hull, Hull, the hull of a ship. And that is when a hull of a ship is intact, the ship sails, it can go as fast as it wants to, it's right on course, it gets where it needs to go in the amount of time it allots to get there. The hull is in integrity, literally. And when there's a breach in the integrity, the ship slows down, the ship isn't as efficient, the ship doesn't go where it needs to go, and maybe if the breach is big enough, the ship just sinks entirely. So this is the analogy that I want to use for thinking about integrity in your business, like the hull of a ship. And when you think about it that way, if I'm in integrity with my business is going to go, I'm going to make declarations about my number of clients, I'm going to reach those number of clients, and everything's going to work. My life's going to work, my business is going to work, I'm going to make enough money to pay all my bills and have the kind of life I want. When my business is out of integrity, it's a completely different story. So I hope it's starting to make sense now why integrity is such a big concept. And as a coach, I believe that the way we show up in one place is the way that we show up everywhere. So anytime I'm out of integrity in any area of my life, no matter how small, I get curious about that too. Oh, I told my business partner I was going to call her at noon today, and I was 5 minutes late. Is that out of integrity with my commitment? What is going on that I had to be 5 minutes late? Because if it's showing up there, it's showing up in other places, and I'm not being as efficient or as effective as I want to be. For a long time, I couldn't hear that. Like every time I heard that, I was like, it's just 5 minutes, no big deal. And when it finally hit me that ultimately it's showing me that something isn't working, and I took a look, I realized, wow, there are places that I need to get back in integrity. I need to figure out what's not working and get support and have it work. So this takes me to my next point of why it actually matters to think about integrity and why I take a look when I'm 5 minutes late, when I don't deliver on something at the time I say I'm going to, or I tell myself I'm going to go to the gym 3 days a week and I don't do it. These all seem like little places, but in fact, they're all symbolic of a larger breakdown that we're experiencing in our lives where we're not getting to function as efficiently as possible. So why is integrity important? Number one, it builds trust with ourselves. When I say I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week in service of my self-care, and I start doing it, I start to trust myself. And when I trust myself, I function way better as a human being. I'm more confident, I'm more at peace, I have more momentum on doing the projects that I say I'm going to do because I trust myself. Second reason is that it builds others' trust in us. If you are running a service-based business, no matter what it is, whether you're making beautiful art for your clients, whether you're a coach, whether you are, delivering classes of any sort, when you are in integrity with your business, you give your students what you say you will when you say you'll do it. Then people start to trust you. It builds a great reputation for your business. It builds a great reputation for you as a business owner, which is important especially if you are your business, if you are your own brand. So we want to maintain integrity so we trust ourselves, so that others trust us. And we also want to maintain integrity because we reach our goals. When we're in integrity, when we say we're going to reach this goal by this date, and we build off of that, we are reaching our goals. When we're out of integrity, we take a look and get curious. What is not working? Because when we can get curious and use integrity as a measuring tool, we have the opportunity to get support, to ask for accountability, to ask for whatever it is you need to actually get back in alignment in service of those other two things. So here's my challenge for all of you, to write down every place in your life where you are out of integrity, which the first time I did this, it was quite a long list. It's like, well, I said I was going to do this for my well-being. I told my boyfriend I'd do this for him last week and I didn't. I said I'd have this many clients. I said that Dance Adventures would have this many clients. You know, it can be a pretty long list. And so write down each item, what's out of integrity, and then go ahead and write down what support you need for each one. Do you need a new accountability partner? Do you need to add in dates to your Google Calendar? Do you need something else? And after you do those things, the challenge is to go and to get it, to ask the person to be your accountability partner, to actually enter those dates into your Google Calendar, and to set it up such that you are ready to be back in integrity and having your life and business work. So if this was a useful new reframe on integrity, please let me know. Use some likes, use some hearts, use some posts, and we will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. to talk more about life and business.